Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have a 3v3 for you here at Thessaloniki. But I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, this isn't Thessaloniki. I mean, it is, but it's also so many other settlements because, as we all know, creative assembly isn't really that creative. But anyway, uh, this one's been sent to us by Eric, and as always, let us quickly go over the players on the field. Jesus Christ, players on the field of battle. Quickly go over army comps, and we'll get right into it. Already tongue-tying myself as it is. So we have over here, over yonder, we have Eric playing as Sparta, Billy T. Sherm playing as Nabatea, and way over here we have Starkiller 556 playing as Missaesli. Attacking, we have the Snowman playing as Carthage, and then way over here his allies are Christie playing as Seleucid, and Savvy Neil playing as Arverni. So we'll start over here. We'll start with the attackers, and then we'll do the defenders, and then defenders and attackers, and that's how we'll do it here, folks. How about that, huh? All right. So Arverni is bringing. We have an Oathsworn general. We have 3 units of Levy Freeman. Not bad. Maybe they're afraid of getting sallied out on. I mean, honestly, if I saw these 3, I would be too. Chosen Swords, Celtic Warriors, and 3 units of Chosen Swords. Was that 1, 2, 3, 6 Celtic Warriors, and then 3 Oathsworn, 1 including his general. Seleucid is brave. What are you doing? That's not the right way. Unless they're just trying to be cheeky and show some ass. But anyway, Seleucid is bringing. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 units of Persian Lights, possibly a 4th right on in here. I mean, Persian Lights are okay. The elite Persian archers are definitely better. I always call the elite Persians archers diet Syrians because they're literally the same. They get the same precision shot and everything. They just don't have the armor. Up on the towers, we have some thorax swords right across the board. It does appear, of course, he does have a ballista pointing the wrong way. We have some Persian hoplites that look like Persian hoplites, Eastern spears. So 2 units of Eastern spears, 1 Persian hoplite, silver shield sword, unit of Hillman, Royal Peltis, and then his general is either, I would assume, either hiding in here or he's hiding on over there. Now, Nabatea is bringing, let's see, what do we got? Nabatean Axe Warriors, Nabatean Swordsmen, Axe Warriors. So a good mix of Axe Warriors and Swordsmen, Nabatean Heavy Archers, can't go wrong with them. 2 Rakim Palace Guard, we have some Desert Heavy Lancers, Nabatean Swords, and then another Rakim Palace Guard as the general. Sparta is bringing. We have 1 Spartan Pikeman, Spartan Hoplites. Here's a Sparta as a general. We have Cretan Archers, 3 Cretans, I'm assuming, and 1. Paraguay Peltas, Rhodian. Oh, okay, so here we go. Nice little change up from the norm. So 2 Cretans, 1 Rhodian Slinger, and a Paraguay Peltas that's been double bronze chevroned up, which that increases their shots per minute. If you remember, it's the type of thing that I was talking about, being the only ranged unit worth chevroning up are Peltas units, in my opinion, because they don't have a lot of ammo. You want to get rid of it as quickly as possibly, and then you want them to, have decent melee attack and melee defense. Over yonder, we have some Spartan hoplites over here, Spartan pikes. Here's a Sparta, and then right up in the front line, Spartan hoplites, 2 more Paraguay spears, Spartan hoplites, and then Citizen Cav. Sparta does kind of get shafted on Cav. I mean, I don't even think they get mercenary Cav that they can get, which is a shame because they are they're near like Dacia and stuff like that, and they get some pretty decent Cav. So I feel like it would make sense for them to be able to get mercenary units, but what are you gonna do? And then Missaesli over here is bringing some armed Numidian riders as his general. We got heavy Numidian skirmishers. Do we have 4? It's 2, 3, and 4. Love it. These guys are easily one of my favorite units in the whole game. Numidian Light Infantry, very good. Definitely don't want to count them out of the fight. They're pretty good. I mean, 47 melee defense ain't nothing to shake a stick at, you know what I mean? And then we got some Desert Legionaries, of course, the usual suspects from Masacely. And we also do have right on over yonder 3 units, woo, doggy, of Numidian Riders. Let's see, what can he actually go after? Well, you could slam right into Libyan infantry here. And then really, if he wanted to, he could just go right on down the line. And force all of these guys to dismount their siege equipment. Anyway, Carthage is bringing some Libyan infantry. We have mercenary Gallic warriors across the board, Libyan infantry, and then I think he has brought Samnites as well. Obviously, he has the rest of his units hidden in the trees, archers, general, and the like. 27 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock. Let's get it underway. So obviously we're going to start right on over here. Immediately they have been seen. They're going to spread on out. Carthage actually pulling his Numidian or Libyan infantry away. I would have charged right on in. They were so close. You could have got in there, and then, I mean, their melee defense is not... Actually... Oh yeah, no, the melee defense is trash. Ooh, here we go. General has been caught. If they can get the General's bodyguard right off the bat, that'd be pretty huge. Samnites, we have Cretan archers. I do believe he has 3 Cretans and 1 Rhodian slinger. But there we go. Alright, so Masacely wasn't able to get... but he has lined up his troops. And this is going to be a juicy target if you can manage to get some... Oh, nice. Already lost 5 guys. If you can get some good shots off, that is definitely not the way that you want to line up your troops. So now he's just laying in wait at the moment. Way over here. Let's scoot on over. Oh, Seleucid has lost. Oh, he's got 1 left. He's managed to get a tower in front of it so that it can't get shot anymore. So he has 1, which is unfortunate. But also you have to remember that's a lot of ammo now for just 1 ballista. So, and if he gets it, you know, if Sparta ends up wasting, not wasting, but using all of his ammo, I mean, he's trying. He is trying his hardest, but I don't think he's going to get it anymore. So once Seleucid actually gets up here and negates this, so he could bring up this ballista and just fire point blank. So you're guaranteed not to miss. Of course, the only other thing that you got to worry about is the arrow tower. And of course, the citizen Cav, who is barreling down. It does not look... I mean, Arverni's like, oh shit, we got to come and help. But it's going to be too little too late. I think Sparta's actually going to be able to get into the ballista crew. That's exactly what I would be going for, honestly. I would get rid of that ballista crew, because even though it's just 1, it's still, just like with pikes. Levy pikes are still pikes. 1 ballista is still a ballista, so it's still dangerous. But what is Seleucid doing? Oh, man. Possibly Seleucid is new. A Game of Cap General definitely could get over here and take care of these citizen Cavs. But, yeah, I don't know what to do. It looks like auto fire is not off either. And even though, I mean, his citizen Cav down 40 or 20 guys already, but he's already managing to get rid of 1. Here comes a Game of Cap. Hopefully he'll be able to get 1 more archer out of here before they too are gone. But no, looks like, yeah, they're going to get caught. Unless they can manage to, oh no, get a charge in. That'll buff your morale a little bit. Nah, they're gone. Pretty good though, 135 kills for Citizen Cav. And rising too, that's something that you don't usually see. They are like the worst Cav in the game, but I mean, if you can... Even the worst unit in the game can be dangerous when in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing. Oh no! No, Seleucid, what are you doing? Don't do that. And it's explosive shot too. So these Persian light archers, they have broke their routing. There's 59 of them left. They could come back, but they're not going to. And you know why? It's because they're so close to the red line. Once they get to a certain point, they're gone. See that? They didn't even have to cross the red line either. until they just completely vanished and were no longer of use. So keep that in mind too. If you're attacking and you're worried about getting sallied out on, especially if it's Saba or whoever, make sure that units like archers and stuff like that aren't too close to the back line, because then you might be in a world of hard. Ooh, their tower got knocked down. Uh-oh. Dominion Rider's still just kind of hanging out. I mean, he set up a nice little defense in the Sam Knights, so we'll be able to take them on pretty well. I mean, they are an extremely tanky unit. 95 armor is just absolutely... What is going on here? What is this? My game crashed. Okay, we're back. The game crashed because it needed an update. I started the game, it didn't need an update, and then Steam was like, oh yeah, by the way. But anyway, as we were saying, we're going to go back to regular speed. We're more or less back to exactly where we were. But, yeah, I mean, come on, man. Mercenary 7-Night Warriors, 95 armor. They are just a ridiculously tanky unit. Well-suited for taking on really anything, for that matter. Except for pikes, I guess, right? And anything that's better than them. But anyway, let's go way over yonder, back over here. Let's see what's going on. A little laggy. Looks like the gates have been knocked down already. These Hillmen are just, oh my god. Seleucid is definitely a new player, which is unfortunate, but hey. You know, we all gotta learn some way or another. So Seleucid is getting up on the walls. We got some thorax swords. They're going to make their way on down. Looks like actually they might jab you first, which is definitely the way to go. Sparta's just going to be holding line, and then we got some, yeah, Cretans coming on over. Rhodian Slingers, too, definitely have an opportunity here to make a serious dent. Oh, no. Nabatean heavy archers just going to town on these lightly armored Celtic warriors. I mean, 45 is still a decent armor rating, but it ain't good enough to protect you from getting shot in the back. Meanwhile, over here, Celtic warriors and, oh no, Silver Shield swordsmen up on the walls, taking on some Nabatean axe throwers. They are losing decisively, but with that arrow fire coming in from the heavy archers, they're going to be able to do pretty okay for themselves. And then, yeah, the ballista crew is... Oh no, they still do have a ballista here. They have... I mean, look, I would... I don't know. Me, I would have came over and started to knock down a wall with the ballista instead of worrying about either A, trying to slip through here, because this is just going to be... Well, they did neutralize the gate, so that's good. Honestly, maybe not a... No, it would be a trouble. I was going to say, bring the ballista up right to the gate, and then you could just fire right through, right? I mean, wouldn't you think that you could just shoot right through the gate and deal with these guys? But Royal Pelt is already coming in. That's not great. That's not great. You don't want that. But I mean, even if he brought, if Seleucid brought their ballista over here, they could knock down this section of wall, or even a section over here to let Arverni be able to just pour right in. I mean, because they still have a lot of chosen swords, and of course there are 3 Oathsworn units that could just tear through the Axe Warriors and Swordsmen. Don't get me wrong, the Axe Warriors and Swordsmen, Grand Moff are really good units. They do and can punch above their weight if used properly, but against some chosen swords and Oathsworn, ooh, I don't know. Meanwhile, over here, Seleucid's trying to be a little sneaky, it seems like. Not really going to go their way, unfortunately. Got some Cretans going to fire right on into these thorax swords. They haven't even made their way down. I don't know what... Seleucid seems to have given up quite a bit. Meanwhile, back from here, still just kind of hang out. We have to still assume that one of the Sand Knights is still right here. So we can't really do anything with his Dominion Riders. But did Carthage leave? What is going on here? Or is he just waiting and hoping that they're going to do well enough over here to force Misacely to shift troops around? Holtzman! Because if that's what he's waiting for, boy, do I have a surprise for you. Meanwhile, oh no, Eastern Spearmen are going to get absolutely eviscerated up here, especially if they're going to get fired at. But no, Persian Light Archer is going to get focused down by these mercenary Cretans. Radiant Slingers still haven't done much, only 4 kills so far, but I mean, I guess they really haven't had to have done anything, or have to do anything for that matter. And then, still, yeah, is he going to sally out? I was going to say, I mean, at this point, you might as well just sally out. He still has plenty of ammo left. I mean, if you can bait Carthage into doing something stupid, I'd say go for it. I mean, maybe even pull back the Numidian Riders so they're out of view, and then come swing way wide around and charge into... Here we go. Now we're starting to move. What he's going to do, though, I'm not sure. And he's going... I knew it. I knew it. I knew you weren't going to... I knew he was going to get tired of waiting around. He was going to sally out. Carthage is all... It's all but done for. Soon, though. Very, very soon. Huge push here at the gates. Royal Peltis really not doing that great. 29 kills. Spartan Hoplites and Nabatean Swordsmen just doing one hell of a job keeping them where they are. Paraquay Spears up to 27 kills, holding back some Thorax Swords as they get shot in the back by some Cretans. More Thorax and Eastern Spears. It's just not doing great. Persian Light Archers going on a sightseeing tour? Is that what's going on here? Over here, there, and everywhere. And yeah, these Thorax Swords are done for. They weren't even allowed to come over here to try and get this tower. So the towers, not only is the tower shooting at them, but now they're going to get charged in the rear by some Spartan Hoplites. Which, keep in mind, 26 charge bonus, 33 for the Heroes of Sparta. Do you have any Royal Spartans? We can get a... I don't think so, actually. But the Spartan, I mean, Hoplites don't have, at least Sparta has a pretty good charge bonus, so it's worth counter-charging if you're on the defense. It's worth counter-charging with your Hoplites, and then throwing them into Hoplite formation so they have that defense. All right, Carthage pulling back hard too. Numidian Lights just catching these Gallic warriors out and just slaughtering them. I mean, again, they're just getting denied left, right, and center. I mean, Carthage is going to start to turtle up soon. At least that's what it seems like it's going to happen. Over here, yeah, I mean, they're just not being given any type of an opportunity to do anything. Let's see if we can get a green shot. Cool green shot. Can we get a cool green shot? Absolutely, we can. Great green shot. Awesome green shot. Hey, guess what else I forgot to do? Again. Whistle? Was that whistling shot? Flaming shot, okay. Oh, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Look, not terrible, but the Eastern Spearmen are not going to last. And the minute that they're gone, these guys are going to be gone too. Seleucids definitely no. But, I mean, hey, look, you got to start somewhere. We were all new at this game once. We all sucked terribly at it once or twice or several times until we got better. So it's not surprising. Wow, Nabatea really pushing hard. Big charge, 28 charge bonus too, so you gotta think of that. Big charge into Libyan infantry by the Numidian Lights. They're gonna tie these guys down. And I am willing to bet that we'll see the Numidian Riders start to move at some point soon, especially if he gets the Legionnaires moving forward a little bit further. I mean, he might try and put a lot of pressure here on him. I mean, yeah, they're losing against the Libyan infantry. It's no surprise. They are definitely better. Melee defense-wise, yeah, they're better melee defense. 51, 47... 45, 75. Starting to waver. Hello, sir. Do we not want to sleep for a very long time? just don't want to miss out on the fun. Fortunately, well, my son has decided to wake up after only an hour and 15. Oh my god. Yeah, you see all the little guys on the screen there, but they're duking it out. So, yeah, Carthage is in for a world of hurt. I don't think he necessarily realizes it. He probably sees all these wavering flags and thinks, I got this. This is no big deal. Guess what? You're wrong, Carthage. You are so wrong. It's not even funny. Like I said, here comes the Numidian heavy skirmishers. Once these guys get in and start throwing their jabbies, I mean, they're going to lay down a lot of hurt. And once their jabbies are gone, they're great in combat. So they're going to find little openings, little gaps. They're going to slip right on through. And, oh boy, here come the Numidian riders. These heavy Numidian skirmishers are going to lay down some serious pain. Will we get a nice charge off? Here we go, one right after another. I like that the Legionnaires have engaged some of the Libyan infantry here. And here we go. Yeah, that's where my mouse plugs in. That's right. 13 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. And, of course, I appreciate it. Look at that. Oh, my God, dude. Huge charge. Found a gap. Managed to slip right on through and get right into the Cretans and the Rhodians. Okay. So we had another little mishap here. This is actually day 2 of recording this. We'll get right back into it in a second, but I have to explain what happened. So my son, yesterday I had off. My son took only an hour nap. Usually he sleeps longer than that. And wife brought him on down here. He was sitting here with me, watching me do this, record the replay, all that other cool stuff. And he was going after my keyboard on my laptop. Not a big deal. He wasn't really hitting anything that was, moving, he wasn't hitting WASD or anything like that. I was wrong. So my start and stop record are binded to my home and end keys on my keyboard. He hit the end key, and I stopped recording around this time. I think it was like 13:15. We're starting a little bit ahead, so there was a jump. But I didn't know that happened. So I finished this replay, the last 13 minutes of it, narrating it, thinking I was recording it. So this video has 3 separate parts that have been stitched together. I have photos of my kid on my lap as we're watching this. They're in my Discord if you guys are interested in seeing them. But yeah, this video was supposed to go out yesterday. It's here now, so let's continue. We'll do. I don't think we need to do a recap because obviously you guys get one continuous video. Myself, however, I need to just take a quick look and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so Seleucid's pretty much gone. Arverni still has a little bit of a force left, and Sparta is just hanging out because he just wiped the floor with Seleucid. So over here is the big fight that is still going on. Last we saw, the Numidian riders were getting in. They found a gap. We're going to actually watch that now to actually see them find that gap and slip on through. So let's get back into this. Here we go. So Numidian riders coming on in. They're going to stop right here. They're going to charge into these Samnites. They're going to do a pretty decent job of getting a nice little charge off. These guys, where are they going? They're going to slip through this gap, get a big charge into these Gallic warriors. That's going to be a nice charge, and they're going to get good enough a charge off that can actually continue on through. They're going to keep pushing, and they're going to head right for all these ranged units. They're going to get into these Balearic slingers. It's going to be a huge charge. Ooh, look at that. Immediately, Samnite warriors turning around to counter these Numidian riders over here. Numidian riders not doing so hot, but that's okay. They are getting jabbied to hell, but then again, they are using their javelins on these Desert Legionaries, on these Numidian riders, so this Numidian rider over here could possibly have an opportunity to get a nice charge off completely unfettered. Meanwhile, over here, these guys stuck into the thick of it with these Sam Knights. They are getting routed off the field of battle, so they're going to be gone soon. And Miss Aisley is just hammering. Here we go. Slipped and managed to find another gat. Slipped right on in. What is he going to go for? Stopping here. Honestly, I think I would have charged into the rear. Maybe these dog warriors or something. Because obviously I know what happens here. Anyway, moving on. Looks like they're just they're drawing away these Libyan infantry. So that's kind of a good thing. Oh, lost 10 men though to that jabby throw. Carthage is now boxing themselves up into a corner. They're trying to do what they can. Look at this. They're firing at the Numidian riders. They're dropping like flies. Hopefully he'll be able to get another charge off on something just to whittle away the numbers with that charge. Armored Numidian riders, however, are coming on in. They're going to get a nice little charge off on something here. Honestly, I mean, Sam Knights, that would be a good thing to go for. You could charge right into the side of them and into the rear. I mean, they get a pretty serious charge bonus. So they have 60 charge bonus, pretty good. The Numidian riders over here have been routed, but the archers are still firing at them. So that's a little bit of a boon. They're wasting their ammo. And meanwhile, Miss Aisley doesn't have too much left. Desert Legionaries are a little beat up here, there, and everywhere. Numidian Knights also are a little scuffed up as well. Sam Knights are taking on 2 units of Desert Legionaries. They aren't winning. What's going on over here? We got the general into the mix with some Libyan infantry and Sam Knights. Desert Legionaries are holding. I mean, they're routing, but if they get away, they might be able to come back. There's 46 of them left. Honestly, there's a nice big gap here. I would just charge them right into these Sam Knight warriors to free up these Desert Legionnaires and then slip on right around. Ooh, now these Sam Knights and Libyan infantry are freed up. So the Army Numidian Rider is going to try and find another way around. Hopefully he'll be able to get a charge off. And meanwhile, Carthage is just kind of boxed up over here. Meanwhile, Sparta is sending some units over to help Miss Aisley because they are losing the fight over here. But they're doing a damn good job of keeping Carthage where they're at. Look at this, heavy Numidian skirmishers peppering down these Libyan infantry. They're going to be gone soon. Numidian Lights, unfortunately, are breaking, but look at this. Armed Numidian Riders going to get a big charge right into the rear of these guys. Can we see it? Right into the back. Nice. Very cool. Do you have, I know that there is, here we go, Noble Fighters, down to 113 men. They are firing their jabbies. They really have the range to do that. Oh, not anymore. Meanwhile, way back over yonder here, Seleucid is done for. I mean, they're fighting it out for the gates over here, but Spartan Hoplites and the team back up with these Neptune Swordsmen. Levy Freeman aren't going to make it through. Royal Peltis managed to go back. There's only 32 of them left. They're going to be gone pretty soon. And the effort to get off of the wall is just stalling immensely. Archers from Nabatea doing one hell of a job. Some of them probably don't have much ammo left, but I mean, look at this, 244, 178, 214, and 179. So Nabatea is doing a hell of a job. And he hasn't had to use his Rakim Palace Guard yet. These are some pretty heavy hitting shield units. Mercenary Rhodian Slingers move forward, 112 kills. They should still imagine. No, they're out. What do they get? They get, quick reload. Desert Heavy Lancers coming on in. They're going to get a nice little charge here on these Oathsworn, actually. These Oathsworn are way caught out. Boom, look at that. Huge charge, down to 136 men. They're probably a little depleted from the get-go, but even still. Meanwhile, back over here, Sparta is managing to get over here. They are going to be a little exhausted and tired, but you know what? Some help is better than none. I was about to say is better than none help, but that wouldn't sound right. Armored Numidian Rider General still at it, cleaning up some of these smaller units over here, just trying to get them out of here, but he is getting focused down pretty heavily by Carthage's Carthage's by the Cretan archers from Carthage. How do you grammar? I'm not sure. Here we go. He's going to get a rear charge in on these Libyan infantry. No, he's going to go straight for these Samnite warriors. Oh my god, dude. Absolutely devastating. And they are gone. So Misasli is, for the most part, done for over here. Sparta just in the nick of time getting over here to reinforce this area and deny Carthage a way in. Way over yonder. Oathsworn General from Arverni still just kind of hanging out. He did manage to get some units off the wall, so that's good. And so it looks like he's cycle charging with the Desert Heavy Lancers, so that's cool. I mean, he does have this nice little alleyway here. I mean, trees, you gotta keep in mind too that being in trees and forests does drop the speed, as you can see, of Cab down by 70%. See, it says forest highly effective at hiding troops, but slow movement speed. Speed is 70%. So it drops your speed down. So they're not going to get a huge. Actually, I don't know if that would actually affect the charge bonus or not. That's something that's, I think, worth trying to figure out. If a reduction in speed negates the charge bonus for Cab. But anyway, looks like Arverni's shifting gears. He's going to try and punch his way through here. I mean, he does have these chosen swords here, 132 guys. What are they doing? Oh, looks like they're getting up on the tower. But I mean, these guys are going to get focused down. We got the Rhodian Slingers are out of ammo. The Keen Palace Guard have managed to make their way over. They've been put in shield screens, so that's going to jack their armor up to 127. And their melee defense up to 83. Love these units. They're easily one of my favorite hoplite units in the game. I know I always talk trash about hoplite units being not great. I mean, you know, the regular hoplites, they're not, you know, late Libyan hoplites, they're not, I feel like they're just not great. I feel like they're not great. Or just like generic hoplite units, even mercenary veteran hoplites. I'm not saying that they can't do good. I just don't think that they are that terrific. But the Rakim Palace Guard are just leagues above the rest. Same with the shield bearers from Seleucia and Macedon. And then, of course, Sparta just has all OP spear units. Ooh, nice charge from Carthage into the back of the heavy Nubian skirmishers. They're going to start to break, but not without taking 133 men with them to their graves. 130 for this unit over here. Looks like he's just going to try and use them as a flanking force. Honestly, a great thing to do with them. They are lightly armored and fast moving, so they're able to get around and into the backs of enemy units quickly after they've expunged all of their ammunition. Still over here, we have the archers from Sparta, 165 and 142. Are they out of ammo? There's a high possibility that they aren't, but they are. I mean, these guys, 15 kills. I saw this yesterday, but obviously didn't get recorded. 15 kills, and they're out of ammo. He must not have had them on fire at will. Must have been left on. And they just wasted their ammo, which is a crying shame, honestly. But he is doing what he can. Arverni up here is trying to volley down onto Nabatea. Trying to do what he can here. But honestly, it's a losing battle here, folks. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. And hey, guess what I don't forget to change after since yesterday into today. That's right, my keybinds. Honestly, I'll get to it eventually, I promise. So now Sparta is managing to get rid of Carthage. There's not really a lot of units left. We do still have the noble fighters are on the field. 209 kills. It's not surprising that they are still here. I mean, they have great staying power. They've managed to get a chevron, whether they came into the battle this way or they just gained experience. So now their melee attack's up to 59, melee defense is 64, morale 71. And these guys are going to lay down a hurting. Especially since Sparta's units over here are exhausted, so it's going to be a little bit of a detriment to them in their offensive capabilities, and even their defensive ones as well. But still, It won't be long now before Carthage is completely done for. I mean, he only has 3 units left. Noble fighters, archers, and his general, who's roving around, charging, and just, I think at this point he's just trying to get any type of kills that he can. So, Cleric Slingers getting chased down. They're going to be out of here pretty soon, too. And yeah, he knows that it's over. He just charged it right now. At least he did that. I mean, some people would just run their troops away. Alright, so we're going to leave that over there. We know that Carthage is done for. And over here, we're getting some wavering from a couple units so far. All hunters are going. Levy Freemen are coming back, but they're wavering. I think that the minute that they step into this gate, they're going to be doomed. I mean, the Levy Freemen are trying. They're doing their thing, but it's Desert Heavy Lancers still going around. 48 men left, 68 kills, not too bad. Rakeem Palace Guard up to 115, 101. Sending in the archers just to try and add a little weight to the defense as it is, as it were. That's not a great analogy, is it? No, that's a terrible analogy. Throwing one more stone into the bucket. There you go. I guess that works a little bit better, right? Over here, Carthage there's 1 unit left. 2 units left. They are wavering. I mean, the general's probably going to go before the noble fighters do. And there it is. Carthage done for. Pikes closing on into these noble fighters. They are doing what they can. 246 men taken with them to the grave. And these guys are going to limp off defeated. Now it's time for Sparta to travel on back over here, but honestly, there's 1 minute and 9 seconds left in this, and they're done for. The only person that's left is our Verney's general, and he's going to continue to fight the good fight for these last 55 seconds, taking who he can with him. Oh, so Rakeem Palace Guard's going to get a nice little side charge in on... What an epic charge. Totally badass. 30 charge bonus, not bad. I mean, I think we looked at Sparta's charge bonus yesterday, right? And so Spartan Hoplites get a 26 charge bonus. Here's a Sparta. Where are they at? Oh, look at that real fast. Here's a Sparta get a 33, okay. Alright, so keep that in mind, okay? 33, are they... I think the charge bonus goes up when they get chevroned up, I believe. Here's a Sparta... Oh no, it is just 33. Oh no, he's chevroned. And that's it. Our Verney gave up over here. Well, not that they gave up, but he was just pinned in a corner. He was getting absolutely obliterated. Okay, so... now the actual end of the... the kill tally. Eric getting the most kills out of everyone in the group. 2,519 kills, 199 for his Heroes of Sparta General, 164 for the Citizen Cav. Genuinely surprised, right? Citizen Cav, easily like one of the worst Cav units in the game. They're not great, but I mean, I think I said it in the before. If you know how to use a unit, it doesn't matter how bad they are. Unless, of course, it's like Eastern Spearmen. Then that doesn't matter. I mean, it's still Cav. They can still be extremely devastating. I mean, especially against ranged units. That's just no question. But yeah, he did really, really well with these Citizen Cav. 204, 165, 227, and 86 for his ranged units. 130 for his other Heroes of Sparta, 47 and 94 for the Periclai Spears, 348, 268, 313, 99 and 84 for the Spartan Hoplites. Well done across the board there. 22 and 69, nice for the Spartan Pikes. Billy T. Sherm getting 2,311 kills, 0 for his general, didn't have to do anything. 68 for the Desert Heavy Lancers, 264, 184, 214, and 179 for the Nabatean Heavy Archers. Awesome kills, awesome. 96, 170, and 107 for the Nabatean Axe Warriors, and then 213, 121, 90, 73, 18, and 203 for the Nabatean Swordsmen. So really well done there. and then 172 and 139 for the other two Rakim Palace Guard. Star Killer 556 getting 1,784 kills, 91 for his general, 162, 136, 123, and 133 for the heavy Numidian skirmishers, 86, 110, 117, 150, 130, and 57 for the Desert Legionaries, and then the Numidian light infantries 127, 131, 89, 24, and 50. So really well done with these three right here. And then 60, 0, and 8 for the Numidian riders. The Snowman getting 80 kills for his general, 96, 101, 106, and 116 for his range units, 246 for the noble fighters, 231, 182, and 137 for the Sandlight Warriors, 214, 160, 118, 104, and 115 for the Libyan infantry, and then 73, 82, 38, and 78 for the Gallic Warriors. Christie getting 552 kills. Again, like I said, I think that this person was new. I mean, based on their army comp and how they played, we all have to start somewhere. So what are you going to do? Hopefully this was learning experience, and as they continue to play this game, if they so decide, they continually get better at it. So 29 for the Game of Cav General, 11 for the Greek Ballista, 12, 1, and 16 for the Persian Lights, 10, 1, 10 and 1 for the Eastern Spears, 5 for the Hillmen, 35 for the Persian Hoplites, 172 and 90 for the Royal Peltasts, 59 for the Silver Shield Swords. Excuse me. 4, 59, 20, and 28 for the Thorax Swords. And then Savvy Neal getting 1,216 kills, 82 for his general, 23, 7, 17, and 30 for the Gallic Hunters. I think he was new too, I feel like. I could be wrong though. He might have just had a string of bad luck with the matchup with these three maniacs. Celtic Warriors 34, 11, 47, 19, 27, and 9. Chosen Swords 74, 139, 79, 57, 16, 13, 42 for the Lady Freeman, and then 332 and 158 for his Osvorn. So this, I wouldn't have brought, based on what everyone else has brought, it seems like the funds were a pretty decent size. So I think that they would have been better off bringing not the Agama Cav General, because that's a lot of money, and there's no guarantee that you're going to get inside the settlement. So I would have brought a Silver Shield Sword General because it's cheaper. I wouldn't have, Silver Shield Sword's cheaper than like literally anything else. I don't know what else they can get in a general unit that's cheaper than that. Maybe a Royal Peltast, I'm not sure. Wouldn't have brought the Eastern Spears, the Hillmen, or the Persian Hoplites. I would have subbed them out for maybe like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more, probably 2 more Thorax Swords, and then I would have done 2 Thurio Spears. But that's just me. But anyway, yeah. I hope you enjoy the 3 breaks, or the 2 breaks that are in this replay. Kind of a wonky replay, but I got it out. I wanted to get this out yesterday because yesterday was Friday, but obviously didn't get around to it. So here it is today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It was one hell of a fight, especially Sparta coming in clutch, helping with Mesacely taking on Carthage. And yeah, with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.